guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a DIY clay pot. We're going to just start off with any type of fabric paint or acrylic paint. You can get this at Walmart or any craft store. I also have some spray paint here in black. Baking soda is needed for sure. I have different types of paint brushes, if you can see the sponge, as well as just even makeup brushes. And I do have that pipe cleaner just for more texture. I don't end up using it, but you can definitely use it for this project if you'd like. And I just had some random pots and this bowl right here. I'm going to spray paint black, as well as I have a wine glass or a wine bottle that we're going to cover as well. So it's just things I have around the house that we can start our project with. So for us to get this clay-like texture, you want to use baking soda. And then you're going to use any type of paint. Like I said, I'm doing more earth tones. So I'm going to start off with the wine bottle first and just use the white paint with the baking powder. And then you just stir it all up and you'll see it turns into a thick consistency. And you're going to do 1 to 2 or 2 to 3 coats. So this is the first coat that we're going to do for all of the items. So once your baking powder and paint is stirred up, then you're gonna go ahead and do one layer. We're gonna do about 2 to 3 layers just so that it's not opaque or see-through, especially when you're doing glass. If it's not a solid background, you might have to do several coats. For me, or in this time, I only had to do 2 coats. So this is the first coat. You'll see I stir all around. It doesn't have to be perfect. I go vertical because I want that type of design, because the baking soda definitely helps kind of give that chalky clay-like look. So again, this is just the first layer, so you don't have to be perfect. You just want to paint as much surface as you can. And then when you do the second or even third layer, just depending on your preference, then you can definitely fill in those gaps or spaces or imperfections that you might see. So another tip or another idea you can do is basically just spray painting an object with a base coat, which this one is going to be black, and then later on we're going to use some paint as well as the baking powder and concoct kind of the clay-like look and just paint it as a second layer. So next we're gonna do another pot. This one is going to be a tan color neutral tone. So the same thing for me. Honestly, this project is so easy. You don't need anything. Like if you see me doing it right now, I'm literally putting the baking powder on the product and then just putting the paint and mixing it all together. And honestly, it works just as well. What I love about this project is that you don't have to be precise. You can make different strokes, vertical, horizontal. You can do a dabbing motion if you'd like. That's why I also had the pipe cleaner. So if you wanted more ridges or little jagged edges, you can definitely swoop the pipe cleaner along the edges or anywhere around the pot. But if you see here, I'm literally just drenching the pot in the paint as well as the baking powder, which is just allowing it to have a more chalky consistency. It looks pretty flexible right now in the video, but like I'm looking here, you can make different designs if you'd like, and it will dry just like that. But for me, I just chose to do a little bit more simple design, so I just wanted it to be vertical lines. So once we're done with the first layer, this is how it looks. I really like how it turned out. Again, you can paint the inside of pot if you like. If you saw, you can kind of see the purple from the other one or the white interior, but it's going to be on a higher shelf, so you don't really have to. But yeah, this is the first layer, and then we're going to do one more. And now on for the second coat. I switched over my brushes. Again, you can use any brush that you like, but what you'll notice is that the second coat can cover the area a lot better, so it's less see-through, which is really nice. You can leave it however you like your look to turn out, but for me, you can see there's like a lot of textures, a lot of ridges, which is really nice, so it'll give it a more clay-like look. And I'm doing the same thing for the earth-like tone pot. So I was doing vertical sections before on my first layer, so it left some vertical ridges. So on this layer, I'm going to do horizontal. And if you see, there was like a little patch that kind of messed up, so I was just dabbing the sponge, which it gave it a really good textured look, which was nice. So I hope you didn't forget about the satin bowl that we spray painted. So I just put baking powder, black paint, as well as the leftover white from the brush I had before, mixed it all up, and it gave me this kind of grayish tone, which was nice. So when I painted it over the satin bowl, it gave it more of this rock type look, which is really nice. And you just do horizontal motions up and down, whatever you like. And last but not least is the last step. So this is a little extra. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but if you have some soil or you can go outside, find some soil, we're going to just dust the white as well as the khaki earth tone tan pot, giving it a more lived in look, more rustic. If you see, you can directly just put it on the pot and it'll pick up in the little crevices. But if you want to be a little bit more extra like me, I went ahead and got some hairspray that you can spray on the pot and then put the soil on top, and it'll stick a lot better. Again, this is an extra step. You don't have to do it. You can actually do it when the pot is drying, but if you see, you can spray it in different parts. You can repaint it on top if you don't like how it looks. You can even wash it off. So there's just a lot of different things you can do and play with it. So the white one, I love that it has the more dirty, again, vintage look, which is really nice, and it's just really easy to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed that quick little DIY project. So all these materials you can definitely find at home if you have some paint lying around or anything like that. If not, I mean, you can definitely run to your local grocery store or Walmart and just pick up $1 paint. And I'm sure you have baking soda at home and maybe some pots that you're not really feeling the colors and you want to change up the vibe. But I hope you guys enjoy. And until next time, I'll see you real soon.